Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be showcasing you Flundereeze, one of the new decks that's coming out in Burst of Destiny. If you guys haven't already, definitely go check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/packtcg. I usually cover content like this, new decks, and try to maybe teach you a little bit more about how to play this game. So definitely go check me out. I'm usually on every single day around I guess 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern, around the start time. But I'll see you guys there. But anyways, let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's content, which is going to be talking about the Flunder deck, right? So this is a draft deck list for you guys to potentially use. I'll talk about some of the tech choices over here. But the main deck here is going to be the starters, which is going to be Robina and Eaglin. So Robina searches you any level 4 or lower wing beast from your deck to your hand, and you get another normal summon immediately after. And when all the Flunders have the effect where if you have a banish, if the following I guess Flunder card is banished, you can add them back to your hand whenever a wing beast is normal summoned. So this is really insane because it makes it so that post turn 1 you keep getting pluses and they help you chain block, which is really important in helping you resolve your loop in order to get access to the boss monster of the deck, which is Flundereeze Empen. This card searches you a spell or trap while also giving you another normal summon. And it makes it also skill drain all monsters. Actually, it doesn't even skill drain. It makes it so that you can't activate effects. Your opponent can't activate effects of special summon monsters in attack position, which is really crazy. Because it basically does a Baguska-esque effect for any special summon monsters in attack mode. So it's and if you try to out this somehow, by going to battle and attacking over it, this card is really big. It's at 2700, but it also makes your opponent's monster loses half its attack during damage calculation. So it's not an easy card to just randomly beat over. So Robina searches you Eaglin. If you already have Eaglin, you can also search Barrier Statue if you have the field spell, because the field spell gives you a double summon. But this deck can literally put up the Barrier Statue to play around Nibiru as well. And then you have Stritch and Toucan. So Stritch banishes any card from the graveyard, which is a disruption that you have access to on your opponent's turn through the trap card, which lets you normal summon on your opponent's turn. And then you also have Toucan, which adds you banished Flundereeze monsters such as Empen back to your hand. That's how you basically grind. And if you guys are interested, I'll probably can show you guys a replay between Triff and I where I showcase how grindy this deck can get. You play Barrier Statue because you don't care about the restriction of the special summon because your deck is just entirely normal summons. You have Ryza, the Mecha Monarch, and Apex Avian because these cards are just utility monsters that can be searched off of Eaglin. That helps you establish your board, and they're basically disruption. So Ryza is 3 bounces, 2 on the field and 1 in the graveyard on your opponent's turn. So that's really strong. And then you have D-Shifter and Imperm is just tech choices. They really depend on the format. But Shifter is really good because it obviously answers every deck except the mirror match. Imperm is really nice because you can activate it under Shifter. So that's fine. And then you have probably I think one of the best cards in the deck, which is the Field Spell. This is a card that lets you chain block your normal summon and gives you a double summon. And if your opponent normal summons during their turn, it gives you a normal summon on their turn. So these are just base. This has 3 effects. And it's really strong. It's literally one of the best cards in the deck that allows you to just extend through hand traps, chain block through hand traps, and also have a disruption on your opponent's turn. Then you have Flundereeze and Unknown Wind. This is a really good grind card where it when I played against Triff, I actually tributed one of his trap cards. And you're probably wondering how do you tribute trap cards? Well, this card lets you tribute summon by sending any card you control, any monster you control, and any card your opponent controls to the graveyard. And then it also puts back wing beast monsters back into the deck to draw cards. That effect is really important because in the mid game, the grind game, you're gonna have a lot of level 1s in your hand, so being able to put them back to draw is really important. And then you have Book of Moon, which allows you to dodge getting hand trapped on a normal summon with Valor Impermanence, and you don't care if your monster is booked because when you tribute summon over them, set monsters can be tributed over, so that doesn't really matter. Call by to stop hand traps. The trap card, which is searchable, gives you more normal summons, duality, and prosperity. So this deck can play both, and they don't the pods don't conflict with each other. So if you open both, they're really good. This card only restriction is that you can't special summon, but the deck, all it does is all normal summons. So this card is just a free consistency card, and then you have Prosperity, which is reveal 6 for free, because the only restriction is that you can't draw, but like you don't draw anyways in this deck except through like this, but like you never get access to this until like turn 3 or 4, so that's fine. Ghost Arc because it helps you chain block your normal summon, and then like Punishment's like a tech card. You can play anything else you want, but you can go Punishment, send like Shurig or something, and then like search extenders or search normal summons for follow-up, because all of these cards leave the field when they're banished, so they allow you to they actually allow you to get access to them. Like when you send like Shurig, you can like just search like these level 1s. You can also send Intis to get double pop. It's like a really good defensive card. You can really play anything else. Other cards to consider for the deck is like Di-Fi, because you don't care about monsters and going to the grave for some reason. You can play Macro. You can play Rivalry, a Floodgate. You can play Solemn Strike, which is like a really good defensive card. You can play IO. You can also play Cross Out. You can take out like the 3 Punishment and then play like 1 Valor, 1 Ash, like with the Imperms and stuff. And then, you know, because those are the only cards that really interact with your deck. So just putting them in if you want. That's also another consideration. So I just put them here. Like really, the deck list is like a skeleton for you to like, you know, try and test out as you like start playing a little bit more. But you know, this is just a draft, and then the extra deck is all draft as well. The Zeus, Nightingale, the Thrush, and the Downer. These are all cards that like you can make past turn 1. The thing with these two is, so the thing is, if you use any of these normal summon effects, you're basically locked out of special summoning for the rest of the turn. Or you can't special summon at all during the turn you activate these effects. So usually like if any of these like stick the next turn, you can like overlay into these. Sometimes that comes up, so you just have them in here. You have Intis for punishment, obviously. You have Frigid and then Shurig for punishment, but you can also just make these cards like turn 3 and 4. And then you have Wind Pegasus just to send off of like punishment. But that's pretty much the deck list, guys. If you guys want to see the combo, this is how it's gonna work. So let me do it really quick for you guys. So this is a really busted hand, so you can see that, you know, I didn't like stack my hand. I like literally just took it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys like the 1 card combo. So if you get Robina, you can go normal summon Robina, which searches your level 4, and then you get a normal summon immediately. You can search Eaglin, and then normal summon it right after, and then you can activate Eaglin effect to search any level 7 and normal summon immediately after. Like you said, these are all normal summon effects decks. You can tribute M-Pen for these two, and then you can go Chainlink 1 M-Pen, and then Chainlink 2 Robina to add it back to your hand. And then M-Pen adds you like the trap card. And then this seems like a not, you know, it seems like a pretty average board. But the cool thing about this is that like, so first of all, you have Eaglin in the banish that gives you follow-up. You have Robina. So what you would do is on your opponent's turn, first of all, they're under a skill drain, or like basically they're under Baguska. Then they also have Flundereeze, which lets you like normal summon this. You can then use Robina effect to like normal summon search and normal summon a Wind Barrier statue as well. And then when you summon the Barrier statue, when you go normal summon Robina, you can go Chainlink 1 Robina, Chainlink 2 Eaglin in the banish to add it back to your hand. And then you can summon Barrier statue. So they're under Barrier statue and M-Pen. So it's really, really hard to beat that. You can also like do another thing where instead of summoning the Barrier statue, you can summon the Eaglin from your hand. So because you went Chainlink 1 Robina, Chainlink 2 Eaglin, Eaglin goes back to your hand in Chainlink 2. And then Chainlink 1 Robina resolves, which allows you to normal summon this. And then this effect triggers, which allows you to get a Ryza. Or you can add, you can also add another, you can add a Ryza, and then you can use Ryza effect. You can use this Eaglin, resolve it to normal summon again. So you can like normal summon tribute over like, let's say one of these. Or you can tribute over M-Pen, which you know, shuffles back 3 cards they control. And then like chain this to like book a moon their entire field as well. So you know, the options are limitless off 1 card. And like as you draw more and more cards, you can play through more, you can set up more. Like there are hands where you can set up, like if you open like Robina plus field spell, I believe, you can set up Barrier statue with like the full lock with the skill drain and like the extra normal summon, which gives you an extra disruption. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile and a little taste of what this deck looks like. If you guys want to see more gameplay and like learn more about the deck, definitely go check out the Twitch. As I mentioned already, twitch.tv/PacTCG. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.